Looking at your units of pressure, all of your units and conversion factors for pressure are placed just in this area on your formula sheet, and they're all equivalent to each other. So there's a unit of pressure called standard atmosphere. Standard atmosphere has a shorthand notation unit written as ATM. So anytime you see the word standard atmosphere, it's the same as saying ATM. So one standard atmosphere and one ATM mean the same thing. Most of the time, we will not use the longhand notation of standard atmosphere. Most of the time, you're going to see the unit ATM. Don't be concerned with seeing the number 1 versus seeing the number 1.000. You and I both know that 1 equals 1. This is just one significant figure, and this is just 4 significant figures. But remember that conversion factors, you don't have to worry about sig figs. So 1 and 1 mean the same thing. Here's some really important conversion factors that you're going to be using really regularly. 1 ATM is equal to what's known as 760 millimeters mercury. So lowercase m means millimeters. Hg just comes from the periodic table, and that means mercury. So 1 ATM is always equal to 760 millimeters mercury. Notice that what I wrote out in red is the exact same thing minus a couple of point zeros as was written out for you on your formula sheet. If you look over here, I have all of these guys equivalent to each other. So 1 ATM is equal to 760 millimeters mercury, which is always also equal to 760 torr. That's TORR. So you could now look at it like this. You know that 1 ATM is equal to 760 millimeters mercury, but you now also know that 1 ATM is equal to 760 torr. And because you have all three of these in one long equivalency statement, that also means that 760 millimeters mercury is equal to 760 torr. So if there's an equal sign anywhere between any conversion factors, it means that you can just move them around to use them however you need to. I have a couple conversion factors that are written outside of your main conversion factors. So here's 1 standard ATM, which you know means 1 ATM. That's also equal to 101,325 PA, and PA stands for Pascal. Another one written below it tells you that 1 ATM is equal to 101.325. This is kilo Pascal. We also know that an ATM is equal to 760 millimeters mercury, and we also know that an ATM is equal to 760 torr. And so since an ATM is equal to this many kilopascals, and an ATM is also equal to this many torrs, you could also say that 101.325 kilopascals, that's also equal to 760 torr. I could have also used 101,325 pascals would be equal to 760 torr. The last one here is the PSI, and this is often used for tire pressure. So 1 ATM will also be equal to 14.69 PSI. So this part of the formula sheet for right now, and especially for today, this is going to be our main focus. It's up to you if you just want to save this to your desktop or if you want to print one out. but we're going to be using this quite regularly, and you're going to need it for the next set of problems.